Good morning and welcome to week 10. I hope you had a wonderful spring break. I can tell you it was much needed for me too. So I was able to unplug for a couple of days and I hope that you were as well. We did not go on vacation like some do, but I have a new backsplash that I did myself in my kitchen. So I hope you were either productive or did whatever it was that you wanted to do, regardless of what that is. So this week we are talking about marketing mix, and you've got a marketing mix assignment where I'm asking you to research 3 different ice cream brands and work on the marketing mix for each of them to compare them. And so the marketing mix, or some people call them the 4 Ps: product, price, place, promotion. Product in this sense can also mean service. So if you are a service-based business, in the sense of the 4 Ps, the first P, product, means service too. And they're set in that order. You have a certain product at a certain price, sold at a certain place, and promoted in a certain way. And different products and services can be promoted across various different platforms depending on who the product or service is made for. And so kind of keep that in mind. It's a way to identify what we're working with. That's what we're trying to do. It can be as simple as a bulleted list of the product list with the associated price list, how or where these things are sold. Larger companies won't always have all their products in the same places. And we could even talk about Walmart. If you walk down any aisle, and then you go to the one in North Little Rock on McCain, and then the one in Sherwood on 107, and then the one in West Little Rock on Bowman, and the one down Highway 10 in West Little Rock down that way, and then the one in Benton, and you go to the bread aisle, there will be different products on each aisle. There will also be some of the same stuff. Let's not say that there's not, but where you're giving those products to your customers, and it doesn't mean that you have to sell everything in every store every time, even for a company the size of Walmart. Our small businesses, even if you had 20 products, if you're in the crafting business, do you take every product to every craft show? I don't know. Maybe. That's really up to you. If you know that you're going to a craft show that has a show, I'm going to remove the word craft. If you're going to a show and the vast majority of the attendees of that show are male, you may take a different set of products, or the majority of the things that you take would be targeted to male rather than the majority might not be targeted to female. I know that's a random example, but so the marketing mix, where are we at? What's it all look like? Are we doing it all the same way? If you have multiple products, this product's geared towards children under the age of 7, and this product is geared towards teenagers, chances are your promotion is going to be different. One, children under the age of 7, they're not on social media, but their parents are. So what social media are their parents on? Now, look at the teenagers. Yes, their parents are the money givers on these kinds of things, so you still have to target the parents. But teenagers have their own social channels, and they're vastly different from their parents in a lot of cases. So would you promote the teenage product on Snapchat and TikTok, and then the product for the younger kids on Facebook and Instagram because that's where their parents are? Okay. See, same company selling 2 products to children of the same family, but targeted on different ways. So marketing mix: product, price, place, promotion. Where are we? What do we have to work with? And kind of where do we go from here? It kind of can give us a big picture of what we're doing or what we should do. Or once we've created a marketing mix, we can sit back and look at it and go, I need to work on that. It goes into a marketing mix, also goes into a business plan. So when you take small business management, we will write a comprehensive business plan, and we're also going to write a section on the marketing mix of your own company. So this time, this is just introductory version of marketing mix. So we're going to do research on 3 different ice cream companies. You have a chapter 7 to read. You have a quiz that goes with chapter 7. And you need to read chapters 3 and 4 in your Tom's book, Start Something That Matters. This week's reading is about fear. And very rarely do I find a business owner or a potential business owner that says, I'm not scared to open. Most of us have fear in the back of our heads, regardless if we ever admit it or not. Fear of failure, fear of losing money, fear of disappointing people, fear of whatever. I've got a new business idea I'm working on personally, real talk. I want nothing more than to make that eventually my full-time life. Do you think it would be easy to just quit a job that I've been doing for 15 years? Goodness, no. And I love the job that I do. There's fear there. There's big fear there. And so I'm not there yet. I'm teaching from now until I retire as far as that goes. But what if it takes off? I mean, what if it doesn't take off? What if I lose money? There's fear there. I think it's normal to be able to acknowledge that. And so the discussion question talks about your fears and how do we overcome that? So discussion question, 1 quiz, marketing mix assignment. Read your chapter in your book. Read your 2 chapters in Start Something That Matters. And then let's get to work. We've only got like 5 weeks left, maybe 6. By the way, I think I'm caught up. I think I have 1 more assignment to grade for our class, and I think our class will be completely caught up. If you still have something to turn in to me because you are still not caught up, please do so. Do not wait until the last minute of the last day of class to turn me something in late. There is not enough time for me to grade it all the last week of school plus finals. There's just not enough hours in the day. So if you've got something that you have not turned in yet, please do so. Preferably this week, if you can make that happen. I get it. Life happens. We get overwhelmed. We get stressed. Work called and made you do extra things. I've got 2 projects here at work, big ones that are due on Friday. I don't have a clue how I'm going to get it all done. Plus grade all the things, plus get all of our content and ready to go for next week, plus life. I get it. But pick something, and even if you just get caught up on one thing. And my goal yesterday was to get caught up in our class. And so I think I'm one assignment shy of doing that. You do the same thing. Pick something and get caught up in our class and turn it in. And when I get another free minute, I'll grade it, and then I'll give you some feedback. So go ahead and keep working. Don't give up. Lord, don't give up. We are almost done. We've got 5 weeks left. If you are on the verge of giving up and you're like, I'm just going to have to drop this class, holler at me first. I will be real enough with you to say, we can do this and we can salvage a grade, or it's too late. I will do that. I'm not afraid to do that. Also, I sent you an email and posted in the announcements the week before spring break about the mid-semester meetup. We need to meet face-to-face once. It is also time for us to make our schedules for next fall and over the summer. We can make this meetup be 2 birds in 1 stone. So we can get your schedule ready, and we can look at your grade in our class and see where we're at and what we need to do. We don't need to meet on campus. I am very happy with Zoom. Right now this week, I've got 3 or 4 of these meetups for those of us in class that have responded to my original email. I have 3 or 4 signed up for us every single day this week, and am now making appointments for next week. So if you have not read that email or didn't read the announcement or haven't responded to me yet, please schedule that with me. I will even work with you and do it in the evenings if you're only off work in the evenings. I'm flexible. If you work 8 to 5 or whatever the hours are and you say, literally, this is the only time I can do this, tell me that. Be honest with me. Let's be real. We'll figure it out, okay? So, holler at me if we need to schedule our meetup. That way we can go ahead and check your grade and see how everything's going and make your schedule. Fun fact, did you know that after your first semester, your advisor becomes one of the faculty members on campus, not an advisor in the advising center? Your first semester, absolutely, you're supposed to use the advising center, and that is what they are there for. They're also there for an advising appointment if you can't get in to see your faculty advisor. But after your first semester, you're supposed to start meeting with your faculty advisor. Almost all of you in this class are I am your advisor, almost every single one of you. If you are entrepreneurship, digital marketing, transfer business degree, and a host of other things, then I am your faculty advisor, and I'm the person that needs to advise you anyway. So let's get that scheduled. Let's get our schedule made. Schedule's open Tuesday, April the 4th, I think. We can go ahead and meet and get that plan together and have it looked at and done and taken care of. So go ahead and get that scheduled. Holler at me. If you're worried, holler at me. If you're not worried, holler at me. Whatever. Let's chat. Let's get together. Let's get on Zoom, on the computer. If you're already on campus a couple of days a week, tell me that. I typically work off campus on Wednesdays and Fridays, so those are almost guaranteed to be Zoom. I am absolutely on board with making my schedule meet yours if we need to do that. So let's chat and don't give up. Don't give up yet. That's what I'm asking you. So let's do this. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.